In this lecture, we are going to see broad keywords versus long tail keywords. Broad keywords are the keywords which have mostly single or double words in them, whereas long tail keywords starts from 3 words and they go up to 7 or even 8 9 words. Broad keywords brings in high search traffic and it comes with lots of competition, whereas long tail keywords bring medium to low traffic and the same trend continues in the competition too. So it's highly difficult to rank number 1 in the broad keywords. Even it's very less likely to get into the front page of Google search result for a broad keyword. Whereas for the long tail keywords, they are easy to get ranked number 1, and even in the first week you will directly enter into the first page of Google search. Let's see an example for broad keyword. Facebook. This is a single word broad keyword, and when you search for Facebook, you obviously get facebook.com as the first search result. Can you imagine that any other website comes as the first search result for the term Facebook? That's nearly impossible, right? Because the domain authority, the search relevancy for the term Facebook with facebook.com is unbeatable by any other website. But if you have searched for how to create an e commerce WordPress website, see, this is a long tail keyword, then the first search result you get is from sivarweb.com. As far as I know, this is the best free tutorial available in any blog to create a WordPress e commerce website. The keyword relevancy will be very high, the bounce rates would be very low for this keyword and this blog post. Before we see why SEO experts recommend to target long tail keywords, let's see the basic types that prevails in broad and long tail keywords. Broad keywords can be divided into two main types, that is navigational and then general. Most of the broad keywords are of navigational type. For example, if you want to go to a website such as Facebook or Newegg or Amazon, it's less likely that you type facebook.com because most of the users search for Facebook on Google and then they go into the website Facebook. So they are navigating to facebook.com through the broad keyword Facebook. That's why they got the name navigational. Other than navigational, you have got general keywords such as sales or best processor or top monitors. These are some other broad keywords. Now let's enter into the long tail keywords. Long tail keywords are mainly of three types. They are informational, transactional, and again comes general. Now let's see some example for informational long tail keyword. How to use a smartphone. Here you are searching for an information out of the blog or a website you are going to visit. So basically you are just searching for informational. That's why these are called informational long tail keywords. Now let's see an example for transactional long tail keyword. Buy graphic card online or buy LCD TV online. Here you are trying to buy something or you're trying to make a transaction and you want the best advice or the best site which has got the product in the lowest price. That is why you are searching with the keyword buy, right? So, since you are trying to make a transaction, these keywords are categorized as transactional long tail keywords. The last category of long tail is general long tail keywords. Here comes an example, e commerce WordPress website. So, this keyword has got three words, but if you make a search like how to create an e commerce WordPress website instead of just e-commerce WordPress website, then it falls under an informational long tail keyword because you're trying to acquire an information, that is how to create. So all long tail keywords which starts from how to can be categorized as informational, and if it has the word buy, then it can be categorized as transactional. If you're an e-commerce website or an online store who are selling products, then you should target transactional long tail keywords. Whereas if you are a content based website or blog, then you should target informational based long tail keywords. Broad keywords are best suited only for higher authority blogs or content websites. Let me justify my statement. For example, here I have searched for the term best processor. This contains just two words and this is a broad keyword. You can see that the first search result is from futuremark.com and the second search result is from techradar.com. When I analyzed both these websites in Moz Open Site Explorer, the domain authority is just stellar. It's above 80 for FutureMark and it's 90 for TechRadar. So what you can infer from this? For broad keywords, there is very high competition since they get very high traffic. So a newer website or a website with lower domain authority cannot compete for broad keywords. So if you're just starting out or if you don't have so many backlinks, higher authority domain backlinks, then I recommend you to target long tail keywords first. Get the initial traffic, which will trigger more social sats. Then you will get backlinks or inbound links from higher domain authority websites. Eventually, the domain authority of your website will rise. Then you can compete with these higher domain authority websites for broad keywords. In the next lecture, let's see how or where to get or collect keywords.